In today's video, we're going to be talking about how stacking the silver and the gold could potentially be a short-term solution and a long-term solution to short-term problems and long-term problems. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about both silver and gold. I also wanted to present a couple of issues, a couple of problems that we have in front of us going on regarding the economy, and I wanted to talk about how the precious metals could potentially be the closest thing that we have to a solution. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for weekly videos. And get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. We got the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tees out now, available in 3 different colors, as well as the DYDSS Fight Collection, which is helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today is Sunday, October 3rd, 2021. I'm actually filming this video right here, right now, on Friday, October 1st, 2021. And I'm actually going to be including a clip that I filmed while live streaming in the VIP Club on Wednesday. So it's a bit of a Frankenstein video. So I have no idea what the spot price is going to be by the time I post the video. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. But today I wanted to talk about a couple of problems that we have and a couple of issues that many of us are aware of, some of us might not be aware of, and I wanted to talk about how the silver and gold might not be a full-on solution, but it could be the closest thing we have to a solution. So I'm sure it should really come to no surprise that for the last couple of decades, but even more so for the last year and a half, there's been a lot of reckless spending. Politicians are able to spend. The Federal Reserve is able to print like it's nobody's business. And to people like me, to people like you, it doesn't really seem fathomable. I mean, think about it. It's one of the biggest crimes you can commit, counterfeiting currency. Creating your own currency, your own dollar bills. Yet they can do it. Funny how that works. And here in the United States, we do something called deficit spending, which means we spend more money than we even make. Now, if I were to do that, that would be a really bad sign. If you were to do that, there might be some trouble. But they can do it, and that's just simply because they are the ones who run the printing press. So it's a really backwards, upside-down, nonsensical financial system if you really take a step back and think about it. So I wanted to present a couple of issues in front of us, and I'm going to be showing a clip from Wednesday night's VIP Club live stream. I'll leave the link in the description in case anybody wants to join. But we talked about what's going on right now, the 3 key issues, the potential government shutdown, which now it appears is not going to happen, but keep in mind this was streamed on Wednesday night, not tonight. The stimulus, or infrastructure deal rather, as well as raising the debt ceiling. 3 big problems, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about how silver and gold could potentially be somewhat of a solution to the problem in the long run. And then later in the video, I'm going to hop back on, and we're going to talk about how silver and gold can also be a short-term solution to short-term problems as well. Here's the clip. Here we go. To spin this in a more positive direction, as I always say, yeah, we got some friggin' problems. But for every problem, there's a solution. We might not know what all the solutions are. We might not know how to solve the problems just yet, but problems can't exist without solutions. And with everything going on right now, the bottom line, or what's the primary concern? Extending the government budget budget, a $3.5 trillion stimulus deal, $3.5 trillion. And of course, raising the debt ceiling. Debt. All three have something in common. All three are like 95% about money. That's the primary concern right now. Making money, spending less money, saving money, making more money, printing currency, I guess. See, it's all about money right now. And by that I'm not insinuating that like, oh, everything is money motivated. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what the bottom line fear is right now. When it comes to this shutdown, when it comes to whether or not the debt ceiling is going to get raised, when it comes to this infrastructure deal, whether it's 1 trillion, 3.5 trillion, 2.9 trillion, 6 trillion, doesn't matter. Money is the biggest concern, regardless of what side of the spectrum you're on, regardless of what you believe the biggest issues are. Money is the number one concern, no matter what you're looking at. Whether it's because you're running out of money, or whether it's because you have money and you don't want the purchasing power to be drained, regardless, that's the primary concern. That's what all these deals are. Got to get it in. Yeah, okay, you want new roads and airports and stuff. Like, yeah, you're gonna need money for that. Hence the infrastructure bill. Oh, people are starving, but you won't let them go to work, and they need a stimulus check. You need money for that. Hence the stimulus bill. It's about money. You can complain all you want. No, it's about housing, it's about food, it's about medicine. Yeah, guess what? You can get housing, you can get food, you can get medicine if you have money. It's a money problem. Without the money, you can't buy the stuff that you need. That's the bottom line. It's about money. So anyway, coming around full circle, for every problem there's a solution, and if the problem is economic, financial, money-related fears, at the very least, you and I, everybody watching this right now, at least we're doing something to prepare ourselves financially. At least we're doing something to maybe stand a little bit better of a chance of staying afloat. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to be okay. Maybe we're going to be just fine. Maybe we'll be more than fine. Maybe we'll be fantastic. Maybe we'll be, maybe we'll be kings and queens. Maybe we'll be looked at as royalty years from now. That's not the goal. That's not what I want necessarily. I want to do well financially. Sure, everybody does. I don't want to be looked at as a king, though. But back in the day, Great Depression days, even if we went all the way back, let's say 1933, when the quote-unquote gold confiscation was. It wasn't really a confiscation. Nobody really went around knocking on doors saying, hey, give me your gold. You were requested to turn in your gold. Why was this? So we can bail ourselves out. Did people turn in their gold? Yes, they did. Did everyone? No, they did not. Very small portion of people held on to their gold. And guess what happened to those people? They got so obnoxiously filthy rich. Is that the goal for me, to get obnoxiously filthy rich? No. But with everything going on right now, holding on to assets, hoarding the silver, stockpiling the gold, I believe it'll keep us afloat. But it may end up being hundreds of times better for all we know. Again, the precious metals, it's not a method of making money for me. It doesn't cash flow. Simply owning silver bars and gold coins isn't a business. It's not a dividend-paying stock. It's not a rental property. It doesn't cash flow. It's not a method of making money necessarily. It's a way of saving money. It's an asset. See, I don't want the currency. I don't even want the money. I want the assets. Fortunately for us, this asset just happens to be money. But if I had to choose between the two, I would take the assets over
the enough currency to buy assets. I'd rather just have the assets than the cash. And if you gave me the cash instead, I would use the cash to buy assets. See, it's not about your cash position. It's not about how much currency you have. It's about what you own. Something of actual substance. There's no substance to cash. Cash is fake. Cash is not real. It might as well not even exist. It's only worth what it's worth because we were told it's worth something and we all came to the agreement to, like, okay, yeah, it's worth something. That's not real. That's not real wealth. Real wealth is about ownership, owning assets, owning buildings, owning land, owning businesses, owning small slivers of massive companies, owning real, true, honest money. That's what it's all about. So with everything going on in the world right now, even if we were to narrow it down to, what we're pinpoint talking about right now, potential government shutdown as I'm streaming the video, by the time anything really happens, who knows? Maybe the government will have already shut down for all I know. Don't know. But at the moment, as I'm speaking right now, we don't know if there's going to be a shutdown. We don't know if the funding is going to get extended. We don't know if the debt ceiling is going to be raised. We don't know if there's going to be an infrastructure deal, stimulus deal, whatever you want to call it, any type of deal. We don't know. But that's the problem. It's a money-related problem, a finance-related problem, currency-related problem. It's an economic problem. But like I said, for every problem, there's a solution. Problems cannot exist without solutions also existing. At least you and I are doing something that might just be the solution, or at the very least, the next best thing.
So yeah, that right there was an 8-minute clip taken from a roughly 4-hour and 45-minute long live stream. Again, I go live every single Wednesday night. I also go live Monday mornings, and I do a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'll link in the description if anybody wants to join. But those are some of the issues that we have going on right now. The 3 big problems. We have the government shutdown, which looks like we're in the free and clear, at least for the next couple of months. We have the raising of the debt ceiling, potentially. That's still something that's being ironed out. And then, of course, this multi-trillion-dollar infrastructure deal, which may or may not be negotiated down. I personally believe so. But regardless, raising the debt ceiling, extending the government budget, or shutting down, or really anything that has to do with what we're talking about in this video ends up meaning we're going to rack up even more debt and print even more currency. And I think everybody is aware of what's going to happen to make up for that, to make up for all of the punishment that the dollar bill is taking right now and everything that's going to be going on in the economy. I mean, we're already seeing the prices go up. Although many sources are actually suggesting that inflation might actually inflect downward for the rest of the year, but who knows what's going to happen come 2022, the first quarter of 2022. Regardless, we're not just talking about this quarter, next quarter. We're talking about in the long run. We're talking about months, years, decades down the road. The dollar bill has taken some serious punishment, and that's not really even an opinion. That's not just me saying something just for the sake of saying something. 20% of the currency that is in existence today was printed or digitally created just last year in 2020. So just think about that for a second. 1/5 of every dollar was created just last year. Can you imagine what the long-term ramifications will be? Can you even fathom? Can you even envision what that's going to do to the dollar bill? Considering they're still printing, they're not done yet. So the silver and gold, I personally see as somewhat of a long-term solution to a long-term problem. But there's also short-term problems, anecdotal, micro-level problems that could pop up as well. Now, typically, cash makes for a better short-term solution to short-term problems. But the silver and gold can help you out quite a bit as well. You see, there's a lot of people out there who have gone pretty much cashless. There's a lot of people out there who have gone bankless. They don't worry about a savings account. They don't worry about a checking account. They have nothing but silver and gold. Now, in my opinion, probably not the safest bet. But hey, it is what it is. But regardless, what they do when they need cash, if something happens, if something comes up, if there's an unexpected bill or an unexpected expense, or maybe they get into a fender bender and now they gotta pay for car repairs, or God forbid a whole new car, or this happens or that happens, whatever the case may be. Life happens. Things happen. So what do these people do when something happens? They dip into the stack, they take out however much silver they need, they liquidate that silver by taking it to the coin shop, and they do the same thing they did when they converted their dollars into silver, but the other way around. They convert the silver back into cash, just to take care of whatever it is that they got to take care of. To me, seems like a little bit of a hassle. To me, I would rather not do that, but I understand how and why these people do that. I'd rather not go cashless. I'd rather have a little bit of cash. I'd rather not part ways with any of my silver if something were to happen. I'd rather just part ways with some of the cash. See, I consider cash to be a short-term solution to the short-term problems. But silver and gold can be as well. If something were to happen, you can just dip into the stack. You might not want to do that. That might not be your plan. Might not make you feel very good. Might not be what you really want to do. But at the very least, you can go to bed at night. I can go to bed at night. And at least we know that the stack is there for us if we ever need it. And God forbid, please prevent issues from happening. But life happens sometimes, and if something were to happen, at least we have a little bit of silver and gold sitting there ready to take care of us. Meanwhile, we're sitting here taking care of it. See, I'm a big believer in that. I sleep very well at night, knowing that my silver is there for me if I really truly need it. If something were to happen and my cash reserves won't cut it, and I'm forced to dip into the stack for the first time in going on 4 years now, I still have never sold even a little silver dime. Not once have I parted ways with any of my silver unless I was doing a giveaway. I've never sold any of my silver. I've never converted any of it back into cash. Not one time. But at least I know I have the option if something were to go down. So in conclusion, no, I don't think silver and gold are the solution, but I think they're the closest thing that we have to a solution. That's how I see it. That's just my opinion. I'm very curious. What are your thoughts? If you can head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, and whether or not you consider the silver and gold to be a solution to the problem, whether it be on a small scale or a large scale. How do you view the precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. A bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 3,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations. Got the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tees available in 3 different colors, as well as the DYDSS Fight collection, raising a little bit of funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? Number 1, what's the spot price? I'm curious. I'm filming this on Friday and it's being posted on Sunday. Who knows? You might not even watch it until Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. What's the current spot price? But more importantly, how do you view the silver and the gold when it comes to macro level situations, macro level economic situations, such as inflation, such as all these trillions of dollars worth of deals and potentially raising the debt ceiling, and if we don't raise the debt ceiling, we're going to default on our payments, so it's almost like you're screwed either way. Not to be negative, but neither option is ideal. When it comes to macro level issues like that, what are your thoughts? You think silver and gold can help keep us afloat? That the dollar bill is being really pummeled into the ground, being pulverized right now? Do you think the silver and gold is a solution to the problem, or at the very least, the closest thing we have to a solution to the problem? I'm curious. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.